Hi, I'm Leslie Summers, and I am the 4-H agent in Cabell County for WVU Extension.
And I'm Jocelyn Crawford. I'm the Kanawha County 4-H agent for WVU Extension.
And today we're going to be talking about levers, and we're going to show you how to build one with a ruler and a binder clip. Out of your stem box, you're going to want to get the binder clips. You'll need one for every kid and one ruler for every kid. You want to give them one of the rubber bands and two of the portion cups. And we're going to use pennies today in our portion cups, but you can use any weighted item that you have. And then each kid will get just a little loop of painter's tape, about this much. So the first thing you're going to want to do is take your binder clip and put your rubber band in the binder clip, like that. And then take the arms off of your binder clip by squeezing them together. And now this is going to be the fulcrum of your lever. You're going to want to take your ruler, stick it through the rubber band, and balance it like that. And then take your portion cup and tape it to one end of your ruler. You might have to readjust it to get it to balance. Okay, and here's our lever. This is a class 1 lever because the fulcrum is in the middle and the load is on one side and the effort is on the other side.
What's a fulcrum?
The fulcrum is the point at which the lever is going to turn and rests. So we are going to put our load in the cup. You can start with a couple and see how easy it is to lift it, and let the kids experiment with different amounts and different places as well. So you can put the fulcrum all the way at the end and ask them how much effort they take to lift that.
So does it take more or less effort if the fulcrum is farther away from the load?
The further away it gets from the load, the more effort it will be. And the closer it gets, the less effort. So that should be noticeably easier to do for the kids. Okay, so to make a class 2 lever, we're going to adjust a few things here. Take your load and put it in the middle. And your fulcrum goes to one end, and now your effort will be on this end. So this is kind of like a wheelbarrow. You have to lift up one end to move the effort or move the load in the middle.
So instead of pushing down, you have to lift up for
Right.
this type of lever. Okay.
Right. So both of these types have made your work easier. That's what a simple machine does, is it makes our work easier. There is a third type of lever, and this type doesn't necessarily make work easier, but it does make things go faster or further, and it's called a class 3. So the load goes on one end and the fulcrum goes on the other end, and then you have to do your effort in the middle. So a good example of this is like a baseball bat, where your hands would be the fulcrum and the load is going to be the baseball bat. So when you swing it, it makes it go faster and further, but it's not necessarily making it easier for you to hit. So as our challenge, we can balance the lever. So we're going to take all of the pennies out, start with an empty cup, and you're going to go ahead and put the other cup on the other side. And you want to make sure these are balanced before you start. And start with, make sure you do less than half of your pennies, because you'll have to have the other half for the other side. Start with a couple, and then take your other half and put in one or two at a time until it balances out. And the amount of pennies in each cup should be the same. I have done it before where it's been one more on either side, but have the kids dump both sides out and count them and see if they've had a balanced lever. So in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7.
I have 7.
7. So they're balanced. So those are our 3 types of levers. And discussion questions could be around the enormous turnip and what the farmer could have done to make it easier for him to get the turnip out of the ground. He probably could have used a lever instead of his whole family and all the neighbors and the animals to help pull.
To make the work easier on his own.
Right. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this activity and have a good summer. Thank you.